Did you know that joint pain is not just caused by old age? We've all heard it, right? The belief that creaking knees, aching shoulders, and stiff fingers are just a natural part of growing older. But what if I told you that's not the full story? You see, while age can play a role, it's not the only factor at play when it comes to joint pain. In fact, an array of elements can contribute to this discomfort, and one of the biggest offenders might be sitting right at your dinner table. Yes, you heard it right. Certain types of foods we consume daily can be significant contributors to joint pain. It's not just about the wear and tear on our bodies or the ticking of the clock. It's about the choices we make, the foods we eat, and how they impact our health. Surprisingly, some of the foods that we consume daily could be the culprits behind our joint pain. So let's dive in and explore this further, shall we? Do you love your steak and burgers? You might want to think twice before your next bite. Red meats, including favorites like beef, lamb, and pork, are packed with a substance known as arachidonic acid. Now, arachidonic acid is a bit of a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's vital for your health, playing a key role in brain function and muscle growth. However, it can also trigger inflammation in your body, particularly in your joints. This can lead to discomfort, and for those already dealing with arthritis, it can exacerbate the condition. So, while we're not suggesting you entirely cut out that juicy steak or mouth-watering burger from your diet, moderation is key. By keeping your consumption of red meats at a reasonable level, you can enjoy the benefits of arachidonic acid without suffering the drawbacks. While red meats are a great source of protein, their consumption should be moderated to prevent joint discomfort. Got milk? Maybe it's time to reconsider that glass of milk or slice of cheese. Dairy products, beloved as they are, could be part of the problem when it comes to joint pain. Here's why. Dairy foods are high in arachidonic acid, which can contribute to inflammation. Inflammation, as we know, is a major player in joint pain and discomfort. But it's not just milk we're talking about here. It's also cheese, yogurt, butter, and any other dairy-based products. Many people with rheumatoid arthritis have found that their joint symptoms improve when they avoid these types of foods. Now, we're not saying you need to eliminate dairy completely, but it's worth considering if you're dealing with persistent joint pain. Could a switch to dairy alternatives help you feel better? It's a question worth exploring with your doctor or a nutritionist. Finding dairy alternatives could be the key to easing your joint pain. Scene script. Who doesn't love a good pastry or piece of bread? However, these could be causing your joints more harm than good. The reason for this is that refined carbs, which are found in foods made with white flour and added sugars, can cause a spike in your blood sugar levels. This sudden increase can trigger an inflammatory response in your body. But what does this mean for your joints? Well, inflammation is a key player in joint pain, especially for those with conditions like arthritis. When you consume a lot of these refined carbs, you're essentially fueling the fire of inflammation in your body. Over time, this can worsen the pain and discomfort in your joints. It's a bit like adding fuel to a fire. The more you add, the bigger the fire gets. So what can you do? Well, one simple change could be to choose whole grain options instead. Whole grain breads, pastas, and cereals have less of an impact on blood sugar levels and could help to reduce inflammation. Choosing whole grain options could be a simple change with big benefits for your joints. Fried chicken, French fries, and processed snacks might be delicious, but they could be causing your joint pain. These foods are often loaded with what scientists call advanced glycation end products, or AGEs for short. AGEs are compounds that form when proteins or fats combine with sugars in the bloodstream. Sounds complicated? Let's put it this way. These AGEs are like little troublemakers, causing inflammation throughout your body, including your joints. But that's not all. When we fry foods, the high temperatures create oxidized fats. These fats are like fuel to the fire of inflammation already burning in your body. They further trigger inflammation, adding to the pain in your joints. So, while that fried chicken might be calling your name, remember, it could also be calling for more inflammation and joint pain. Cutting back on fried and processed foods could significantly reduce your joint pain. Your favorite pasta dish or tomato-based sauce might not be as innocent as they seem. Gluten, found in foods like bread, pasta, cakes, and biscuits, can be a culprit behind joint pain for those with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity. When these individuals consume gluten, it can trigger an inflammatory response, leading to discomfort in the joints. Meanwhile, nightshade vegetables, think tomatoes, white potatoes, eggplants, and peppers, may also play a part in aggravating joint pain. These foods belong to the nightshade family and, in some people, particularly those with arthritis, they have been known to worsen joint pain and inflammation. Remember, everyone's body is different and reacts to various food groups in unique ways, so while gluten and nightshade vegetables don't affect everyone negatively, they could be contributing to your joint pain. Experiment with removing them from your diet and observe any changes in your symptoms. Paying attention to how your body reacts to these food groups could help in managing your joint pain. While food is a source of nourishment, it's important to understand that certain foods can trigger joint pain. We've taken a journey from the myth of age-related joint pain to the reality of dietary culprits. Red meats, laden with arachidonic acid, can incite inflammation and subsequent joint pain, especially for those already grappling with arthritis. Dairy products too, high in the same acid, can contribute to inflammation, often worsening symptoms in those with rheumatoid arthritis. Refined carbs, found in white flour and added sugars, can spike blood sugar levels, amplifying inflammation and joint pain. Fried and processed foods, rich in inflammatory advanced glycation end products, along with gluten and nightshade vegetables, can all potentially exacerbate joint pain. There's no universal diet for everyone, as each body responds uniquely to different foods. But understanding these potential triggers can help you make informed choices. Remember, awareness is the first step towards managing joint pain. Listen to your body and make the necessary dietary adjustments for a pain-free life.